The early hours of Monday, January 5th, 2015, brought an unexpected visitor to my office. A young man, tall, dark-skinned, with a powerfully built frame and striking features, stepped in. Despite his imposing presence, his demeanor betrayed deep distress. His hands trembled slightly, and his eyes darted around the room like a hunted animal. He exhaled sharply, shoulders sagging as if relieved to finally speak. "I'm here to tell you a story, one I need the world to hear. It's about love, hope, and the deepest kind of betrayal. A story many single men, especially here in Nigeria, will understand. It's about a woman named Sophia, the woman who lifted me to heaven, then dropped me into hell." His voice cracked, eyes glinting with unshed tears. He cleared his throat, and thus began one of the most heartbreaking tales I'd ever heard. "My name is Emeka Nwachukwu. I'm from Abia State, Nigeria. 33 years old, the first son in a family of 3 boys and 1 girl. This is my story. On December 30th, 2013, my younger sister Adora married the love of her life. The joy that day was electric, laughter, music, and the kind of hope that makes you believe in miracles. It was also the day I decided, once and for all, to find a wife. God had blessed my hustle abundantly. It was time to build a family. Growing up poor in the village, I left home at 16 to apprentice under my uncle in Lagos. 5 grueling years later, he gifted me a small but well-stocked shop. By 25, I'd brought my younger brother Chidi to the city, and together we clawed our way up. We funded our siblings' education, something poverty had stolen from us. And by sheer grit, my business exploded. Carpets, rugs, electronics. Soon I owned 5 shops across Lagos and Port Harcourt. Money flowed, and with it, dreams, a mansion in my hometown, a brilliant wife, a doctor, nurse, or banker, a woman who'd make my success complete. In September 2013, I moved to Port Harcourt, convinced I'd find an educated wife easier there than in Lagos' chaotic markets. Months passed with no luck, but I wasn't discouraged. Good things take time. Then came Christmas, Adaora's wedding. Amid the dancing and jubilation, my eyes locked onto her. Fair-skinned, statuesque, radiating elegance. She laughed with a friend, and the sound was a siren's call. My chest tightened. "Lord, let her be the one," I prayed, weaving through the crowd toward her. "Excuse me, may I speak with you?" I asked, voice unsteady. She glanced at her friend, who nodded encouragement, then turned back to me with a smile that could melt steel. "I'm Emeka, Adaora's brother," I stammered. "I know," she said, tilting her head. "Adora and I studied together." "Really? What's your name? What do you study?" The words tumbled out. "Sophia," she replied. "Final year medical student." My heart soared. This was her, the woman fate had carved just for me. In that moment, I was the king of the world.